You are now watching.
You are now watching.
You are now watching Lango Production.
We love you, Lango.
You are now watching.
You are now watching.
You are now watching Lango Production.
We love you, Lango.
Just get up on that stage, don't fake it, tell them what you really about.
All right. We live. It's just like that. We live. How you feeling, man?
You?
Man, trying to get there. Another day. Blessed to wake up, but we here, man.
Right, man, we here.
But all right, y'all. We're here. We are live. Locked In Podcast, episode 2. The one and only Sabathagod.
I already know what's going on.
We got a little bit of Saba playing right now in the background, but we finna get right into it, man. How you been? Like, I ain't seen you in like 6-7 months.
It's been a minute, right? Oh, bro, nah, for real. Now that I think about it, it has been a minute.
I ain't seen you in a minute.
I
Like,
see you on FaceTime, but that don't count like that.
we're doing a game. We're on a game. For y'all who don't know, Sab is a gamer. You know what I'm saying? So we're on that game. But, bruh, how did we get here? I feel like we gotta tell them how you got here, but how did we get here? Like,
how did we get here? We could talk about that. It's a long, feel me? Things started from working and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
About 2-3 years now.
Word, facts. Time.
Last year you came to my birthday, we was turned up, like,
Word, shut it down. And
this is nothing new. Like, we, you know what I'm saying, we've been doing this, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad to have the opportunity to have you come on my podcast. I appreciate you coming out, man.
Nah, yeah, facts. I appreciate you having me and shit, bro. Shit like this is shit I want to start getting into. You feel me?
No,
Let
no
people
cap.
know about me more. People don't really understand what I'm about and know what Sab about. So for me, this right here is just like a great opportunity to showcase that.
I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you coming out. So, like,
Yeah, you already.
with all that being said, right, I do know you. I get to know you better, and that's what this is for. How'd you get the name Sabathagod? Like, that's really what I want to know. Like, how'd you get that name Sabathagod? Can you tell me? Can you tell the people how you got that name?
So like, for those, you feel me, that don't know Saba, my last name and shit, you feel me? And then I think my shit was Saba, the finesse, it was Saba some shit. But then I don't know, that shit didn't have a ring, you feel me? That shit was type corny, so I'm like, I might just say Sabathagod. And then from there I just stuck with it. It was my Instagram handle and shit. And after that I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just stick with that shit, and then I just stuck with that shit through this whole process.
Make sure the mic don't fall. Alright, cool. So boom. That's impressive. So that's your name on all platforms? Like, how can people find out, like, how to stay in tune with you? I know that's your name on Apple Music specifically, because I'll be bumping your music, but how can people stay in touch with you? That's your name on all platforms?
Nah, yeah, that's my shit everywhere, because I ain't about to make it difficult to find my shit, you feel me? I just keep it the same, so it's only one of me. I mean, I spell my shit T-H-A, not T-H-E. None of that shit's T-H-A-G-O-D.
Let them know. Sabathagod. So y'all go follow him. Y'all go tune in with Sabathagod. So, boom. I know that, you know what I'm saying, we met at work, but more importantly, I felt we bonded over one particular thing. What do you think that is I'm finna say, so you can guess before I give it to you? But what you think that is?
What, flag football?
Had to get in that field. Now, they call me Lingo John Madden. You know what I'm saying? I be telling people, you know what I'm saying, what my nickname is, you know what I'm saying? But people don't believe I really get down in that field. Can you vouch? Can you let them know, like, how was we getting down in that field?
Nah, me, I'm ass. I'm not ass because I'm an athlete all around the board. So, like, you feel me? I play D. I'm gonna give my 100%. But you was turning up. I ain't gonna lie, on the offensive and the defensive end. No fly zone, you already know. That shit ain't getting through when we on the defensive end. Oh, bro.
No cap, but more importantly, the sport that we really bonded over, I feel like, was basketball.
Oh, yeah, facts. Damn. It was ball. Word. I forgot I was just thinking on some work shit, like, we did the flag football shit, but nah, we definitely was hooping, though.
You know what I'm saying?
We was getting busy.
We was getting active. I'll give you your credit, you know what I'm saying? You got some game, you know a little something, so y'all think y'all some hoopers, you know what I'm saying? You feel you artists, you can hoop.
Clamping that shit. Clamping that.
If you had to say your game, you know what I'm saying, was like any NBA player, who would it be?
I'm like Tony Allen, no bullshit. I'm clamping shit. All I care about is playing defense. I don't care about offense. I'm ass at offense. You feel me? I got a little jump shot and shit from the three, but my main focus is bringing that energy, playing D, doing the shit that the star players ain't gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? Getting down and dirty and shit. That's how I really be feeling like when I get on these runs with people, like going to the park and shit, we be winning because it's like I'm gonna do the other shit that people don't want to do. You feel what I'm saying?
The green grind.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm the same way. I feel like I do the same thing. I was out there hustling with y'all. I guard you. I gotta make sure I get good cardio. Like he's trying to be humble, y'all. He's trying to be humble. I'm letting y'all know right now. Sal got a little game to him, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if me and you play one-on-one, who coming out with that dub? I think it's me.
I don't know, man, because I really be playing defense and I'll be under people's skin. Like it's just, nah, you ain't winning.
Yo.
I ain't gonna let you win.
Alright. We might gotta set that up, Chow. Y'all wanna set that up one day, let us know. I feel like I'll get the dub, but that's just neither here nor there. But for everything, I hear every song you put out, you say something in the beginning of most of your songs. What is that you really be saying, and what does it mean, if you could even tell us?
07050.
What's that?
That's my city. That's my zip code. That's where I'm from. I bleed orange, you feel me?
Okay.
I was born in Newark, but I was raised in Orange, so you feel me? I got that orange mentality, that orange mindset. Well, for certain niggas in Orange, you feel me? It's only a few caliber people from Orange that got that mindset, you feel me? So I'm gonna just put us in a different category.
Okay.
The rest of the Orange niggas, you feel me? But yeah, 07050, that's where I bleed. That's my city. That's what made me who I am today. You feel me? That's why I come like how I come. I don't come like these average North Elizabeth. I don't care where this nigga's from, for real. But I'm just, you feel me? I'm from Orange. I rep that shit everywhere I go. Like, we small, but we shape. You feel me? We'll shape with anybody, any city. You feel me? So.
Nah, I feel that. Okay.
Where I get that from?
So, I know you represent your city. I know you represent where you come from. You know what I'm saying? And you wear it on your sleeve for sure. But what even got you into music? Like, how'd you even get on this path? Because you was Sabathagod before I met you, so. Like, how'd you get on this path? You know what I'm saying?
I'll probably say when I was like 13, it started off as like friendly rap dissing and shit like that.
Okay.
And then I made a little group called Jersey Legends at the time. You feel me? But that shit wasn't even really more so rap. That shit was more so like fighting. You feel me? We was fighting and shit. So, but then I started dissing everybody because now we. Nah, for real. That shit started off as fighting, and then I started rapping, started dissing, and then I feel like I made shit cool. Like that's me. One thing about me, like, I made a lot of shit cool. Certain shit niggas ain't want to do, I was doing, like rapping, making a rap group. You know how that shit go. Once somebody start that shit, it's follow the train. Everybody started that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I started like 13, 14. I was just playing around like using this program called like Audacity. Feel me? This and that shit. Then by 15, like what's that, sophomore year, I made my first like official video, and that's when I'm like, I bet this is what I'm about to do, and that's when I just was like, I'm gonna take this shit serious. By 16, I opened up for Lo Uzi. I'm like, I bet I'm gonna just keep on this path, and from there, you know about that?
How I'm gonna know about that? You ain't tell nobody. What?
Nah, word.
He's gonna slide it in there all smooth. Y'all opened for Lil Uzi at 16.
Yeah, I opened up for Lil Uzi 16, 17, Roddy Ricch, Lil TJ. I ain't gonna lie, I did a lot of shit. It's just, you feel me? I just don't be bragging about it, you feel me? Cause it's the whole rhyme and shit, but word, facts. I did a lot of shit, and I got the stats to prove, like, I got footage, all of that, you feel what I'm saying? But nah,
That's
I got that because of my
fire.
brother, though, yeah, word.
It take a village though. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It do matter, but like it don't matter where you got it from. It's about taking opportunities. So the fact that you consistent, keep wanting to go there, keep wanting to show up for those type of events, like that shows a lot of your dedication to your craft. And it's like, shoot, it's more to you than just the music though. Like,
Nah, yeah.
so we at what 18 right now? You still making music, but at this point when you graduate, what you did after graduation? What side did then?
Say it one more time.
Like right after you graduated, what did you get into? Like you
For
went straight to
college?
music, or you went to college? How'd that go?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about high school or prime?
We at 18, so
Yeah. After high school, I went to college and shit, but that's because I just wanted to take a different route, honestly. I didn't really want to just depend on music for real, you feel what I'm saying? Then college, that shit easy, that shit a finesse. I was finessing like a motherfucker, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I was in that business. I'm lying, first year, I was in there, I was being, you feel me? great scholar. By my fucking second year, I flunked out because my mans had, I ain't flunk out. I got on academic probation because my mans had passed and shit. So I was, you know how that shit be. If you lose somebody, that shit, you go through shit. So I was going through that shit. Then I'm like, alright, bet I gotta lock in because, you feel me, I ain't about to be coming up here spending my money and not doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Then COVID came, the shit got sweet. I'm like, alright, bet everything online. I'm just finessing, like no cap. Like I'm telling you, I'm a nigga with a degree, but I finesse that degree. But you feel me? But at the end of the day, like I'm cheating on the assignments and shit. Like I'm getting somebody to pay. Nah, for real. I'm being real, for real honest. I'm getting somebody to from Kenya to do my work. You feel me? I'm paying them. It's an app called Fiverr. I paid them to do all my work, but at the same time, I was still studying for the quizzes and shit. Cause like you could do the homework and shit, but you can't take the test for them and shit like that. You gotta really come to class and shit. So like, I was playing. You feel me? I'm smart. I ain't no dumbass, no dumb dude. You feel me? So I just was like, alright, I'm gonna pay him to do the shit that I don't want to do. Cause I know when I get home, I'm not doing that shit, and I'm gonna just focus on the shit that's in class. Like you feel me? Like attendance was like what 20%, so that's already right there. Half of your grade damn near. You feel me? So it's just a finesse college suite. So when people say that shit not for them, I understand it, but at the same time, I don't think that shit was for me. But I just made it work and made that shit look good. You feel me?
Okay. So a lot of people, a lot of artists, at least I know that, you know what I'm saying, mainstream, this, that, and the third, don't have that step. So the fact that you even went to college, you know what I'm saying, went through what you went through, and you still decided to finish out, like that shows a lot of your, like I said, your dedication, your grind, but at the same time, it sets you apart because it lets you know, like, when things are stacked against you, you're not going to give up. You're going to keep seeing it through because that's what you want to do. So do you feel like that mindset and the fact that you went to college and was able to kind of navigate and figure all that out helps in any way towards your music career?
Hell yeah, because like you said, I ain't give up. And I ain't give up with the music. This year 10. You feel me? I ain't pop yet, but I ain't give up, and it's starting to show. You feel me? You see what's going on. Shit starting to show. Shit showing that, yo, that's just me personally. Like, I'm just a dude that's always going to give it my all and not just give up on certain shit. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be the best at that shit. And I look at shit like, yo, I ain't just doing this shit for me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit for my bros that can't do this shit, my family. It's just circumstances that make me want to do certain shit. So that's why I just feel like me going to school to show like, yo, I can do anything. You feel what I'm saying? If I put my mind to that shit.
All right. And then for any of your fans, anybody out there watching, like, do you feel like, would you advise people to go to college? Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. If you go, you go. If you don't, you don't. Like, what's your standpoint on college overall? I know you went, but do you feel like it's even necessary for people nowadays?
I would say it's not necessary because the job that we had, I felt like my degree was not, you feel what I'm saying? That shit feel like I said, like, to each his own, like, it's a finesse. It's all about how you do this shit. You could, niggas out here trapping, niggas out here doing a hella shit that's could be applied to school. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. It's just motherfuckers is lazy. That's the only thing. So I would say, like, yo, if you wanna get some shit done, I would say go if you could. But if you can't, like, if circumstances as far as like no financial aid, you can't pay for this shit, you got family to take care of, so you gotta get a job, you can't really focus on school, then it's different. But if you got the time and you just chilling around and shit, I would just say do it because it's easy, it's not hard. Like, I'm telling you, like, I finessed it. I didn't, bro, the motherfuckers that went to school with me could speak right now to me, they'll tell you, I finessed that bitch.
I'm already knowing, like, as you know, I went to school out of state, so for me it's even hit different. So it's like, I'm from Jersey, I've been here 18 years of my life, and now I'm going 4 years somewhere else, by myself, figuring it out, making new friends, like, do I trust you, do I not trust you? Like, went to all boy high school, you know how that could be. I see how people can move, like, nah, I don't, but to figure it out like that, and you come back, it's like, nah, I can go anywhere. So, I definitely understand that. And then, with that being said, like, you've been open up for all these artists, right? But what artists do you want to work with? Like, instead of open up, who you want to collab with?
Like mainstream?
Anybody. Who you want to? Who Sabathagod I want to collab with?
Right, like on my list, I want to work with Meek.
We gotta speak into existence, so we gotta let the people know.
Yeah, I'm gonna work with Meek, and I'm gonna work with Herb. Like Herb is snapping like crazy lately. I don't know if y'all fuck with Herb in this room.
100%.
Herb is snapping. Meek,
100%.
Meek like a role model to me. You feel me? In terms of street dude, but trying to do right for his community and shit, trying to put on for his hood. Like that's the same type of time that I'm going on. Like I ain't selfish with this shit. I'm trying to really, like, feel me, spread that shit to everybody and show niggas that this shit possible. And I see that shit from Meek in terms of him getting back, coming home, doing the reform shit, freeing niggas from jail and shit like that. Shit like that, that's 100. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He be doing real nigga shit. It's just niggas don't see it from him, but that's somebody I really want to work with. Like me, out of everybody, that's somebody I really want to work with. And I like pray that I get to work with type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
We're gonna try to make it happen. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said we got speakers for this. Who knows who's gonna see this? Who knows where it's gonna go? At the end of the day, like you said, like you're not selfish with it, neither am I. So the whole reason for my whole platform, as I told you before, like they even got Lang in here. Y'all can't see him, but Lang is definitely in attendance from episode 1. Shout out Lang. It's about bringing everybody up with you. Like I can't do it on my own. You can't do it on your own. It takes a team. It takes a village. And if we all support each other, there's no reason we can't be that next person. Like how you said, you 10 years in. For me, I'm trying to be the first me, but at the same time get inspiration from other people. So like watching the Sinet buy all his friends a crib, like that's crazy.
Shit different.
You bought your friends a 6-bedroom crib? Like, nah, that's different. But at the same time, it takes dedication, it takes God, it takes a higher power, and it takes a team. So I'm just trying to create mine. So I appreciate you trying to be a part of it, like for real, because you ain't have to. And at the end of the day, like you said, you got 10 years of motion going with you. You could be on any platform. You decide to come to me. You don't really go to interviews like that, so that means a lot, for real, for real.
Yeah, you already know I'm trying to show love. And you show love from day one, so I'm always do the same. For me, I'm always reciprocate the energy. Bro.
That's a respect factor. And it comes from being sportsmanship. Like you said, we bonded over sports, so like we always gonna have that same respect. But with that, we're gonna segue into it. You said that, you know what I'm saying, when it came to those intros for the artists you talked about, you got that from your brother. How did that happen? Like, who is your brother? Like, what you mean you got that from him? Like, he's an artist too, or like, who? You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, at first he do all of that shit. He jack all the trades. Honestly, like my brother was an artist who I was in a music group with.
Okay.
And then he went to Rutgers, right here in Newark and shit. So he always was somebody that was getting into like extracurricular activities and shit. So he was a part of this program board, and that's like the people that hire for like their festivals and shit.
Okay.
He the one that get the artists to come to their show, to their school to perform. Like he schedules the budget and everything like that. So it was kind of like a piece of cake. So like that year they got Uzi. He was like, I need some artists to perform. All right, bet. I'm gonna put my little brother on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And who is he as of now? Like he A&R, you feel me? He manages some of the top artists now, like Four Bats, you feel what I'm saying? Zeddy Will, like, you know what I'm saying? He a part of all of that. There's more too, I'm just not even about to go into everybody he deals with, but like, if you go look at it, he got the stats to back it, like, for real, like, for me, really him.
So basically what you telling me at the end of the day, it's in your blood, it's meant to be.
That's how I looked at this shit. Years ago, I ain't look at it like this. Now, I be like, yo, I gotta do this shit. I be telling my homies, like, bro, there's no way I can't do this shit. My brother doing this shit, my homie, like, nah, there's no way, bro. There's no way that, you feel what I'm saying, all of this shit falling in my lap like this, you feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wish they would have an A&R like my brother in their back pocket, like, you feel me? I got him on any type of advice that I need, you feel what I'm saying? How I should plan a rollout, yo, what content should I do, shit like that, he's right there, you feel what I'm saying? He manages some of the biggest people out here right now, so.
But at the same time, you still carve your own lane too, though.
Exactly, you feel me? I still do my own thing, but I just take a little bit of what he give me, and I put it into my own shit, and then when it's time, he's gonna be the one that's putting the pieces together for me. You feel me? I'm just, like I said, taking one step at a time.
You know who you sound like right now? You know who can take some advice from you right now?
Who?
Bronny freaking James.
Bronny James? Why you say that?
Cause his pops got him the whole layout, LeBron James, this, that, and the third, but he still wanna carve his own lane, he still wanna do it his own way. At the end of the day, we all know.
Yeah.
When it become time, LeBron gonna put them pieces together, Bronny gonna move how it need to move. But he let him Bronny do what he gotta do. Right now, I mean,
I don't know, I feel like that's a different story, bro. Cause my brother just can't get me. Bronny should have never got drafted. I'm sorry.
Well, let's talk about it. Why you say that?
He never got drafted. Cause he just, come on, bro. My cousin to bust his ass. That's how I'm coming. My cousin to bust Bronny James' ass. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And I just feel like he got the opportunity because of Bron. Like, I'm not saying that my brother don't give me opportunities, but like opportunity, like to get in the league. He not even on the fucking what's them contracts called when they got the rookies on them shit. I forgot what
2A.
He not on that shit. I think he got a full contract.
Oh yeah, 4 years.
Yo, what? That shit don't even make sense, bro. Come on, bro. Like Then you mad at Stephen A. because Stephen A. talk about, come on, bro, that shit, that shit, I don't like that shit, bro. Like, I respect shit, but that shit is just like, that's what I'm saying. Me and my brother's situation with him and Bron, they follow LeBron James. They don't gotta do none of this shit. Like, you feel me? They don't gotta do no grind. It ain't no grind for him, for real, bro. He could be the assest player. You seen it. He still came to the league. Like, you feel me? Even though I know he had the little heart situation, so that could have probably slowed what he had going, but it's like, that right there should have, I bet, let him show us another year or some shit, you feel me? But nah, fuck that. He still came into the NBA just to play with his father, and that shit worked out for him. That shit different type of power right there. Because if I had that power, I promise you, I wouldn't, shit would be different. I'll be fucking, I don't know, I'll be out here. Bro, that shit's crazy.
I mean, I see that too. I just feel like, based off watching Bernie, his whole thing is I can go to school, I gotta play this offense, this system, still gotta worry about class. At the end of the day, like you said, his dad is LeBron, like, that's the inevitable. Somehow just go now, train all day long, be around the best, see my pops while he's still in the league. And then when he does, like, he just had, 17, like, a week or two ago? Granted, he played 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't necessarily the star of the whole game. It was a meaningful game. At the same time, like, the fact that he can go out there and put up stuff. I'm going to be real honest. I'm a bucky, you know what I'm saying? I think I can hoop, but you drop me in the NBA game, obviously I'd be trained, that'd be a little different. But still, you drop me in the NBA game.
Say though, LeBron James,
you whacking
different from any type
Giannis
of
like that? Yeah, Giannis out there in Sriracha.
But we talking, y'all watch ball? We talking about LeBron James' son training. This is a different type of training. This is not no regular. This is different type of training. You feel me? That's different. Like, that shit. Like, he not ass, but that shit. I don't respect that shit. Until I see you dropping 30 like your dad, I don't respect that shit, bro.
He's dropping 30 in the G League though.
I don't respect that shit, bro. I don't respect that shit. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, how you respect? We only respecting it because it's like, nah, bro.
That's real. That's real too.
Nah, bro.
I can't cap. I can't really name nobody else in the G League that's. I mean, I can come with the Benedict, so I know hoopers. But if I don't know you, I can't name nobody else making no buzz in the G League right now at all.
That's what I'm saying, though. You feel me? Like, Bronny, I respect it though, cause like it's not his fault
at all.
You
He ain't asked to be.
He ain't asked for it, but it's just like, you better be doing it, like something like this. Like, you got LeBron James training. You feel what I'm saying? He probably was with Chris Brooklyn when he was like 6 years old, 7 years old. Like, this type of elite training, like, that's max. Like, for real, bro. Like,
converted max out the womb, huh?
You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, son. There's no way. Like, yeah, I expected more from Bronny.
So you think Bryce the one that's up then?
Nah, Bryce like that. I see.
6'7".
I be seeing his highlights, yo. He be alright. He be looking scary and shit, bro. No bad. Bryce, different situation. You feel what I'm saying?
100%.
Bronny is just like, alright, the first son. I get it. You want to play with your son? Makes sense. It's gonna bring bread in.
Yeah, boy.
They both kicking off of this.
Jersey sales, I heard like he like top 10 or something like that.
Exactly. So it makes sense in the business move, but there's some.
Oh yeah, his first week with jersey sales, the amount of money he made was enough to pay LeBron James' contract that year.
Word. You trying to compare me and Bronny? Nah, I don't know. He making a different type of bag. I don't know, bro. Nah, that's different. That's different.
I mean,
I respect it though.
At the end of the day, like, I just say that to say, like, when you have people in positions that can, you know what I'm saying, pull some strings, like really pull a string. I'm not saying just open the door for you, but really pull some strings, like, you really gotta take advantage of it. And I don't feel like it's a bad thing to do that. That's what you're supposed to lean on. Like, everyone else does it. Anybody else, CEOs, Fortune 500 companies, the job we had. Father, the son, the daughter, like, they just pass it down, like.
Nah, yeah, that was what I would say was a big issue for me, because I just felt like I didn't want to rob my brother Wade, but then I'm just like, bro, it's my blood brother. I really was with him from rock bottom. Like, we come from the same household. So that's why I got out of that habit and started really, like, asking him for more shit. Like, and not even on some just bread or anything like that, but just asking him for, like, advice. Yeah, exactly. Getting the game and really, like, being a student to the game and just, like, taking what he says and actually applying it. Because that's the thing that I had in trouble with the music shit. Actually going out and applying myself to the shit that I actually know. Like, I know a lot of shit and I just be on some lazy shit, you feel me? And that's why I learned, like, no, fuck that, I can't be lazy.
No, you definitely can't. Not in any craft whatsoever. Like, even with me to come to this podcast, like some days I'm like, do I feel like editing today? Nah, I don't feel like editing. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, I gotta be consistent. There's somebody out there who on it every day. Like, if you want to be successful, you gotta maintain consistency. You gotta be disciplined, and you gotta have that drive. Because someone's always gonna outdo you. There's always someone coming up next that have better technology. Like 10 years ago, people was doing stuff. They didn't have this type of equipment, and they was doing it. Now people come up like, we got this. So it's like you gotta always keep yourself educated and keep trying to, like you said, apply whatever new knowledge or stuff you get. So that way you try to stay ahead of the curve. Because the way we moving now with technology and everything, ain't no telling what tomorrow will be like.
Facts, bro. Technology, shit crazy right now, bro. Shit OD.
I seen something. I don't watch the news or nothing like this, but I just seen the other day. I don't know if y'all probably even seen it, but obviously everyone knows that it's no longer Twitter, it's X, but Elon Musk owns it.
Yeah.
Elon Musk apparently sold X to his own company, which is an AI company to run it.
Word. So is that making him more bread, or?
See, he sold X for $45 billion to his own company. It's an AI company that's basically gonna run and have all that information, et cetera, et cetera. So he basically made more bread, he made it more valuable.
I don't know. He's smart as hell. That's a different type of knowledge right there. He's smart as shit. Damn.
Who would have thought about that? So it's just, I just say that to say, like, you never know what tomorrow can bring, you never know what it's gonna do, but you just gotta keep going, bro. So I appreciate your grind. Like, I seen from the time I met you to now, like, I think when I first met you, you only had what, two, 3 songs out?
Yeah, because what year we met?
2023.
2023, I had revamped my career, so I had just dropped 2 songs in 2022, and then I came to the spot that you was at in 2023, like March or February. So I only had like 2, 3 songs out. Word facts.
That's what I'm saying. Now, you almost got a solid album worth of songs out. And I'm not talking about no EP 4 songs. Like, go check them out, Sabathagod on all platforms, like you said. But he got a good amount of songs out. The song you heard us, you know what I'm saying, listen to when we first started with, that's his music. Like,
nah, that's a fact. What song was that? Wildin'? Or that was?
We had a couple. We had Wonder
Yeah,
Why and Why.
Yeah, facts. And I got more shit coming out. I'm just waiting till Ramadan over to really start dropping. I got a song coming out next week.
Oh, really?
Facts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So look, chat. Everybody tuned in. Make sure y'all look out for that next week. Where they gonna find it? All platforms too?
All
or?
platforms. All platforms, yeah. It's
Okay.
called Striking.
Okay, look out for that Striking on all platforms by Sabathagod. I know it's gonna be a banger, cause I ain't gonna lie, the music I listen to, you don't do disappoint. I feel like I have a wide range of music taste. You've heard me listen to music before, like when I go to school, other places, I just had to listen to a whole bunch of different cultures. So now it's at the point where I appreciate and really enjoy music from everywhere, pretty much. So I feel like we have that similar like interaction of like what was it, the game? What song was listening to? Had a turn.
That was that life, right?
It was What Up.
Oh yeah, hey, bitch, what up? Nah, that shit. What happened to him? He still be making music?
I don't know. But that's the thing. You don't want to be a one-hit wonder. That's why, like you said, you gotta keep going. 10 years in, but this ain't the last year. It's only the beginning, for real, for real.
It's definitely only the beginning. Shit getting litty right now too. So if I was y'all, I'd advise y'all to tap in now. Feel me? So y'all can say y'all heard about me first.
100%. I know I'm tapped in. So with that being said, right? I know you on your way up, want to come up with this music. Is there anybody who you've already connected with that you feel like is also going to come up with you that you want to shout out? Anybody that, you know what I'm saying, you rock with, that, you know, make music with you that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my homie D-Jax, my son Mally Smith, you feel me? Those my guys. My son D-Jax lit right now. Y'all probably heard of him. Get Jiggy, Jersey Love, and shit like that. That's my right hand, you feel me? D-Jax, I watched D-Jax come from the shows we was at to where there's nobody in the crowd. So now I can't even get in my man's music video. You feel me? I pulled up to his last video last week. Everybody beasting to get in that shit. Everybody fighting and shit. I'm like, God damn. He was just having nobody in the crowd. So now he got one of the hottest songs out right now. So I just be mad proud of him and shit like that. Cause, bro, like I said, the grind came from nothing. You feel me? So and he really put that. He put that grind in. If I could say I ain't put the grind in, I know that he put that grind in. And I'm happy that he got that, you feel me? Because he just gonna open the doors for all of us, you feel what I'm saying? Pay the way for all of us and shit. Same with Mally though. They both putting in that pain.
That's really how you gotta do it though. Like you said, always take that one, you gotta pull everybody up with you. So, I mean, I personally, I know a lot of friends who are in the mass comm field in general, you know what I'm saying? But I do know a couple that have podcasts now. But prior to this year, like, I'm not saying it was because of me whatsoever, but prior to this year, I haven't seen nobody else really just have podcasts in my inner circle, in my realm, my world. So now that I'm doing it, I just feel like whoever else doing it, like, whatever advice you need, I'm trying to help whoever, because at the end of the day, I need help too. And I'm just trying to get to the top. I'm trying to see everybody at the top with us, because, like I said, there's no reason that we can't be the next whomever. I'm not trying, not to be the next, be the first ourselves, but be on that same tier. It just take the people around you to really believe in you, because, like you said, you start off with nothing, but once you get to going, and somebody click onto it, like, oh yeah, that's fire, they start riding that wave, everybody want to jump on. But it's like, if y'all all jumped on from the beginning when I told y'all the game plan, the love I already even gave y'all, because I really been rocking with y'all before I even decided to do that, is different. And that's why I, like, throughout the whole show, I'm gonna keep reiterating, like, I appreciate everybody that came on. I appreciate y'all for even being here, you know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate y'all for pulling up for real, because, you know what I'm saying? We all watch YouTube hours, we watch TikTok clips, whatever it may be. I see Gillian Wallow, I see Ray, I see Ty Lil, I see whoever. You know what I'm saying? All these different assets. I see Shannon Sharp, I see a Cam Newton, and I see him in all these different lights, and I'm like, I don't want to be them. Like, I love sports, you know what I'm saying? I love NFL, football, all that. Going to the league would have been great, sure. I'll be up here lying and say, I ain't with the Benedict said, it crossed the back of my mind, like, shoot, J.R. Smith, if he play varsity, I might be able to just do something. But at the same time, I'm not naive, so I know, like, all right, the league, that wasn't happening. But it just goes like, if they can get to those heights, why can't I? And the type of people I see around me, the type of people I got around me, it's like, we all turn. So I know that if I just, you know what I'm saying, display what y'all got going, it's gonna help me, because that's my craft. My craft is to tell your story through my lens. And I feel like I can go to different places. The first episode was somewhere completely different than where we are right now. But it's all about comfortability, because, like, I know, like, you know what I'm saying, we chilling, we on a cozy couch, we in an undisclosed location. Shout out to my mans. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, when the video come out on YouTube, y'all gonna get to see, like, this is a great studio. So if y'all ever need a I'm gonna drop that information in there so y'all can connect with the person that owns this space. If y'all ever wanna come here as well, because, like I said, it's about bringing everybody up. The spot I was at last time, my other man's owned that spot. Like, I'm going from spot to spot, trying to put everybody on. Like, I'm trying to show love to everybody, like, no cap. Whether I travel to another state, whatever it may be, because at the end of the day, I gotta bet on myself.
One hand wash the other two, man.
No cap. No cap. I feel like sometimes at the airport, you keep me in line, I'd be mad about something. You'd be like, hey, what's wrong, yo? I'd be like, man, they tweaking up there. They talk about X, Y, Z. You like, nah, you gotta chill out. Sometimes the vice versa. So
I ain't gonna lie, you was telling me that more of the time. You was telling me to chill out, 'cause I was in that bitch. I lose that shit every time. It was bugging.
Nah, I had to though, cause like at the time, you was my right here. I'm like, hold on. If he messed up, who else supposed to have fun with that work? Nah. I might crash out. They be talking crazy.
Yeah, facts. You watched that bitch, I was sick. I was sick.
But then we ran it back year 2. But with all that being said, my man, like, we 10 years in, but in 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? Like, where do you think Sabathagod gonna be out 5 years from now?
Sheesh, I ask myself this shit all the time. Honestly, if I'm being real, I'm not gonna say it on like it's gonna be on some music shit. I would say it's just gonna be me, entrepreneur, some shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be on some business shit. I'll be on some what's gonna make me money in the long run. You feel what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it's just going. I'm not gonna be saying cap like, yeah, I'm gonna be lit on the. Nah, that's my dream. That's my goal. But realistically, I'll probably be entrepreneur somewhere, some shit, having my own business. You feel me? Either a car dealership or some shit like that, or weed shop. You feel me? Get your job for me. You feel me? I don't know. It's gonna be something though. Something in the business world though, because I went to school for marketing, so. And I'm always about the money. I'm always trying to chase that bag. So it's gonna be something in that field. You feel me? 5 years from now, I see it.
Okay. I mean, and me personally, I'm excited to see your growth. Like, 5 years from now, I want to run it back. Like, hey, remember when we had the last interview in that one spot? Now we in Dubai doing it. Like, now we, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like another part of the reason that we able to connect is like we see the motion that we got outside of the hustle that we was on.
Right.
Like, you be like, yeah, I'm finna go to this destination right quick. Oh, you finna turn up, you finna be outside. I call you Mr. Outside. Every time I call you, turn. But then every time, randomly, you might call me, I'm somewhere, you like, where you at?
Nah, yeah, You always
like,
out
shoot,
the stage.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta live life. You gotta enjoy it. Like, you can't hold back. And I feel like in this day and age, especially when you want to come up like this, how we want to come up, like, you gotta celebrate your small victories. And I'm saying go OD, like, yeah, like you made it, but you know what I'm saying? You do gotta take time to recognize, like, because tomorrow not promised. We black men in America, like, tomorrow not promised, for real, for real. So, you know what I'm saying? And where we from? I'm from North, like, you from Orange, I'm from the number blocks, like, I'm not even, you know what I'm saying, but just from where I'm, just the area I'm from,
the environment, yeah,
people don't really get to where I've already been. So I gotta keep going because I feel like I know there's people looking up to me, I know there's people looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know it or not, they might not even admit it, they might not even know it themselves, but they do, and one day they're gonna be like, you know, my man Saab used to tell me that. He used to always tell me, like, chill out, I gotta do this and that third, so, you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, I respect what you be doing too, like, say you from North. You ain't fall into the temptation, you feel me? There's hella temptation out here, bro. You ain't fall into that shit, so I always respect that shit, bro. You ain't fall into that North crowd.
At all. But while we're on this topic, I do have a question. It circulates around a lot, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we've ever actually had this conversation, so now I'm just a little curious. When it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the greatest of all time, who is your GOAT? Like, you got MJ, you got Kobe.
I got Bron. Who you got?
I got MJ. No. Now I'll say this though. I do think Bron's the best of all time. I just think MJ is greater.
I don't even. You contradicting yourself.
That makes sense. No, like LeBron is the best basketball player to touch. Bron is the best player to ever touch a basketball. 100%. Like skill set, what he could do on the court. But for me, like, in terms of how I viewpoint it, like greatness is like the way you did it, like the strides you was taking to get there. Like Bron did it longer. He probably has, you know what I'm saying, the most points ever. He's gonna go down as, you know what I'm saying, that one. But in terms of greatness, 6.
That's not greatness. What's that? Average?
That's the best. He's just the best. He's the
That's
best.
just the best.
He's the best.
That's-
The storyline
Alright,
of 3, leave 3 again. Talking your talk every year. Back to back to back to back to back to back. That's insane.
So what Bron did was just like, it's cool.
No, it's not like because to get there, you still gotta get there. Like
You gotta think
getting
that
there
shit
is
insane.
impressive.
Bron at this age busting Jordan ass.
Yeah. But
Alright.
Jordan wasn't just ass at this age either. Jordan was still putting up 20 balls on a booty ass Wizards.
Who? Nah. Bro, he knew to get out the league. He knew. He knew what was coming.
He was already out. He came back in the league because it was soft
And then
down
he
there.
left. And then he left because
40 balls.
he left right before, I think, who came in the league? Bron? He left right before Bron came, right? That shit funny though. Niggas act like they don't know that though. Like he left right before Bron came because he knew, he seen Bron in high school. Because you ain't gonna act like he ain't see Bron through high school while he was still in the league. He seen what was coming into the league. He knew the league was changing this shit, bro. Bron would have killed bro.
I'm gonna keep it G. You wanna know who I think also probably affected his thought process that probably don't get no credit?
Who, Kobe?
Not even, because he went against Kobe, like still with the Bulls jersey, but on his team, Gilbert. Agent Zero probably got the.
Oh, he was playing with? I didn't even know MJ was playing with him.
So Gilbert started off with the Warriors since he got drafted by, but he ended up getting traded to the Wizards.
Well, yeah, he got drafted.
Don't quote me, Chad. I don't know. We can look it up. Let's see.
You talking about Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah, Agent Zero.
He playing
Hibachi.
with MJ?
I could. I'm almost positive like MJ last year. Gilbert. That's the year he signed with the.
I'm trying to tell you, he knew that like the game was changing. He knew. Yo, bro. Just like how some of these basketball players like D Wade and them, they knew it was their time is over. Get out. Because if you don't get out, your legacy gonna go.
Nah, it will. It will.
You know what I'm saying?
South Beach. No cap.
You know?
No cap. But I've. Hold on 1 second. Alright, cool. So I've been doing some homework, you know what I'm saying? And we've been chopping it off prior to this date about a lot of different things. But one thing I always say is like, when you gonna get in the when you gonna drop some song? You told me you got something coming up next week. But we in a studio. You know what I'm saying? I just so happened to have some beats on my phone. So what I'm gonna do, right? We're gonna play these beats for you. We play like 3-4 beats. We're gonna let you hear them out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna want y'all interaction too. What y'all think about the beats? We're gonna hear it live, and then we're gonna continue the interview. We're gonna double back to it. When we double back, we're gonna pick a beat. The beat we pick, you know what I'm saying? We got the booth right there.
Nah, yeah. I know what time it is.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put some beats on for you. Give you time for your mans to come in and everything, get everything situated. But I'm gonna put them beats on. We're gonna tune in, and we're gonna pick. So if y'all like any particular beats in the chat, let us know. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all the names so y'all can put the names in the chat. But just let us know, you know what I'm saying, how y'all feeling and what y'all think about the beats. So the first beat is actually by Lang. Shout out to Lang, he in here. So we're gonna do this first beat by Lang. That one's called Bad For You. So that's the first beat. That's cool. That's cool. That's B1. I got a beat that you haven't heard yet.
Cooking on
Nah.
I didn't see that shit.
2020 vision. Nah, he's doing it. He's better.
We got 2020 vision.
Word, yeah, I ain't seen it.
I got another one for you. He sniped that, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, word.
Yeah, he sniped him. My other homeboy. Shout out to my homeboy Johnny. Nah, he not here. My homeboy from college. This is why I feel like college is important. The network you can do.
Nah, yeah, for a fact. I met mad niggas in college. Not important.
And they show love, like. The chat going crazy. Shout out to the gang.
Niggas in there?
It's over.
I didn't even know niggas.
They talking about that
cool and shit.
Let's take the one that's inside. So boom.
Russian dog.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Phil in the chat. We got the beats out the
Phil
way.
in that motherfucker?
You know what I'm
He
saying?
said, where Langowski at?
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know where you at. He in. Don't worry, he
He
in.
ducked off,
He
gang.
ducked off, but you know what I'm saying? We heard some of the beats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see what you do with one of them beats at the, later on in the interview or whatever. But as you can see, like, when it comes to my craft, how you were saying, like, you gotta be really dedicated. Like, you can't half step it. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't play with it. You really gotta, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta want it. And I feel like the way you approach your craft and, like, you know what I'm saying, why you do what you do, how you said over the years it changed, but even since you was like 18, 19, 20, it's 2025, like, the world changed. So, like, do you feel like your why has changed or at the end of the day, or do you feel like it's still the same why as to why you make music, why you come how you come?
I feel like it's still the same. Like, feel me? Trying to put on for my people and shit, trying, feel me? Continue this shit that I started. Feel me? I ain't trying, like I said, I don't be giving up on shit, so, you know, even though it's a different year, different time, like, time has changed, the era has changed and shit, I'm still, you know, got the same goal from I had 10 years ago. I really want to do this shit, you feel me?
Okay. And do you feel like, I'm not gonna cap, when it comes to music, a lot of artists want to be athletes, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't necessarily want to be an athlete, but they really be into fashion. Like, what's your take on that? Like, I noticed, like, when you do go to video, when you do be popping out, in my opinion, you put it on. So, like, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about, like, fashion, and what's your fashion sense? And when it comes to putting a fit together, like, how do you do it? Like, what's the style way?
Now I don't give a fuck. White tee, sweats, hoodie. I mean, like, that shit costs too much bread.
That's
like,
a fact, though.
when I was doing it years ago, like, putting that shit on for real, probably around the time you really met me and shit, I was spending mad bread on that shit. And I'm just on some shit now, like, I ain't about to be spending that bread on that shit. That's why you see me now, white tee, spade hoodie, old. You know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck, bro. That shit, like, my brother, I got that from my brother, though. That shit don't matter, you feel what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, so now, like I said, yeah, white tee, sweats, wear my homie's brand, you feel me?
100%.
Put my homie brand on, help him get some people to cop his shit, and then, you know, do shit like that.
I feel the same way. I mean, obviously, I still like what I like, so I'm gonna go get what I can when I want to.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But at the same time, like you said, like, for example, this hat. So, backstory to how I got this hat. I was hooping last week at the, shout out to my guy Drew Cota from the Bay. I was hooping in this Drew Cota takeover. He's Filipino, but he basically travels the country, he plays basketball by trying to spread the word of God. And he has his own merch called God's Hoop or whatever. So I was opportunity to go hoop with him. I was on his team in the runs. Boy, I'm hooping, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, but we also had vendors there or whatever. And dude, man, named from Sold Out Dates in Jersey City, he was in there. And
So that was it?
Yeah. So when I seen him, I'm like, oh, your hat's hard. Like, I always see hats like this with the NJ everywhere, but I never knew where to get it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna just trust anything online. It might be fake, it might be booth. I don't got time for that. So when I seen him, I got a cop. So I get to chop it up or whatever. He was like, you know what I'm saying? If you need something, hit me up. So shout out to Sold Out Dates, man. If y'all need a hat, if y'all like the hat I'm rocking, go get y'all one. Sold out in Jersey City. But like you said, it comes down to, and a lot of people do this. I find myself doing it too. So I'm just a little hypocritical. But like when people go on vacation and they buy a whole new wardrobe to wear on vacation, but everybody up there around them never seen them in anything they got that's old.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did some dumb shit like that before when I went to Miami. That same year I met you, did some dumb shit. Went out, bought a Mary tee. Nigga, I bought a Burberry scarf for like $500.
Bulk it out.
A Burberry scarf. I looked at that shit when I got back. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I wore that shit one time. I'm like, I can't even wear this shit again for real. What the fuck I'm wear this shit with? Yo, bro. That's why I just like, yo, like I said, bro, I don't care about that shit no more. I don't give a fuck. I know I get fly, and I've been getting fly, so it's like, that shit right now, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
It
It's
never
all about
does.
that.
Like, at the end of the day, like, and there's a difference between putting it on because you really just want to put it on and make you feel good, and putting it on because you're trying to impress others.
Nah, yeah.
Like, on the day-to-day when I put it on, it's just because I want to. Like, you know, I don't really just be outside like that, so I don't be putting on to be around people. Like I want to look how I want to look.
No, yeah, but at the same time, that's me too. I don't care to impress nobody, but it was just my taste is so like, for some reason it's expensive. So I'm like, nah, something gotta give, bro. Like, I'm spending mad money on clothes, and it doesn't make a difference. You feel me? It doesn't make my music go up. It don't make motherfuckers want to fuck with the music even more. Like, yeah, I like to do it, but is it really cost efficient? Like, is it really smart to be just out here spending your money like that? Like, nah, especially if you ain't got it like that. Of course I got it, but I don't got it like that to just be 500 on a fucking scarf. Hell fucking no.
I personally believe there ain't no price on the
That's
drip.
crazy. Yo, it ain't no price on it. You can get anything. These shit's fucking $20. You know what I'm saying? I go to the thrift.
These was a 40 ball, but they oversized baggy, like.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just be, bro. Like you said, there's no price on this shit. We go get some regular shit, and that shit fly as hell. I wear my homie clothing brand. Shit free. Shit fly. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all my homies that got brands, you know what I'm saying? If y'all, everybody in the chat that got a brand, drop in the chat so we can get y'all merch. Like, for me, anybody who I know personally that has a brand, I try to support at least once. Whether, nah, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't like it, I'm gonna let you know. I'm a real friend. I ain't finna waste my money. But, you know what I'm saying? But all my people that got brands that really drop stuff, like, it's all fire merch. So, I'm at the point now where it's like, hey, I think this is so far, I'm gonna cop whatever you make, and I want you to make something custom. Like, I really want to see like your artistic abilities and what you can come up with, because not to say I want to style or anything like that, but it's like, nah, I want to see how creative you can get with what you got with your craft, and I'm gonna throw it to my own niche, and we gonna go from there. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta leave your imprint, but like you said, it don't really matter. You don't try to impress nobody. But do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to music, a lot of people might do that because, you know what I'm saying, the image it upholds, like, people will think they got motion by doing that when really they don't. Like, you feel like people might just be out there spending their bread on that to make it seem like they moving?
It's that, and motherfuckers wasn't getting fly before. Motherfuckers wasn't getting money before. COVID came, niggas start touching a little bit of bread, start thinking they could do shit out of pocket, and just, they hurting now. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's a big factor in this shit. Motherfuckers who was broke before, wasn't getting money, started touching some type of bread, started trying to live above their means, and that's what influenced everybody to try to do this. Like, now shit is oversaturated. You feel me? Like, everybody got all of the shit that's coming out. So that's why it's like everybody looking like clones, but you could just tell who really getting flawed, because you could just tell, bro.
They
Like,
been doing it.
you know what I'm saying? I could just tell how some niggas put certain shit on. Niggas that have a whole fucking designer outfit on shit booty, shit lame, looking like a dweeb.
Nah, I've been saying that. Just because you got all design on, don't mean you fly.
That shit.
It don't mean you fly. Kudos to you. It means you may or may not got some bread, for all we know. You know what I'm saying?
Most
But
likely you don't got the bread. You just getting this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, repeated offenders, the ones that wear the fit 10 times in a week. Cause I hate those motherfuckers. Motherfuckers wear that shit out, go to sleep, and I hate those motherfuckers, bro. And it be these scamming ass niggas too. Repeat offenders don't really get no money. Just let me stop.
he dropping some real gems on y'all though.
Yo, I hate that shit, bro. Like, niggas be trying so hard to impress somebody, and it's just like, bro, if you wasn't doing it before, I don't believe it now. You feel what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, don't get me wrong, you can get there, but nah, not you.
It's
not you.
not you. It's crazy. It's a way to get there though. You gonna see the maturation. Like, they not gonna go from wearing beat up forces to the next day they got Amiris and Ricks in. All right, hold on. Nah. Not to even doubt you, because you might have been stacking, saving, whatever, but this is like certain people you could just tell, like,
Nah, it's cool though. Like, you could get it the next day, but then next week I see you with the same shit, and the following week the same shit, then months later the same. Nah, hell no, bro. You just living above your means at this point, because you should be able to switch it up. Like, you feel me what I'm saying? I can switch my shit up every day, a week. You feel what I'm saying? For like 40 days, 50 days straight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers will wear the same exact shit repeatedly. Like, I don't get that shit. And it's like, you don't feel crazy? Like, just because it's designer, you wearing it all damn day.
I see you in the club 2 months ago, you had the same fit on. You knew you was killing it, huh? Didn't I just see you? I ain't take no pictures though, so it don't count. It don't matter.
That's a lot of motherfuckers I know that do that shit. The homies skip out. Everybody ain't skip out.
I did it before. I'm not for the cap to you. I did it before. I took no pictures of the fit.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
running back.
Nah, bro, trust me. If I ain't get a nigga, like, I just took a photo shoot for my man. I'm being real. I took a photo shoot for my man on Sunday.
Okay.
Jax had a video shoot Tuesday. I wore that same fit. Cause I'm like, bro, I just did a photo shoot. I ain't even really like wear this shit for real. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. Shit like that, you could pass on. But it's the motherfuckers that keep wearing the same shit, and I keep seeing you with the same Balenciagas. Like, what the fuck? Nah, hell no, bro. Something wrong. Something wrong, bro.
You're not a real stepper for real. Huh?
Nah, that shit wrong. That shit foul. Stop doing that shit.
Okay. So, I do got a question though. Obviously, like I said, I am from North. You from Orange. I didn't spend a lot of time in Orange. Like, what is Orange known for? Like what?
Shit. That shit ass. But we make that shit lit. We make the best of that shit. Years ago it was jumping though, I'm not gonna lie. Like years ago, we had like a YWCA. We had little shit, you feel me? But it's funny, I was just having this conversation with somebody saying like, yo, what the fuck is in Orange? It's like, shit, it ain't too much in Orange, but you feel me? Like, what you expect this shit to be? Like, it's 2.2 square miles. Like, this shit ain't really gonna have much. You know what I'm saying? Shit small as hell. Like, what's expected from? But yeah, years ago, Orange was lit. Now it's like nothing going on. They trying to what's that word? Gentrify that shit so new shit is coming in there. But as of right now, like in the past few years, shit been nice. We gotta make the best of that shit. That's why I don't really try to be in Orange for real. I try to do other things. Yeah, Orange ass.
I'm glad you said that. So you do other things. You want to be in Orange, like I said, we alluded to it multiple times throughout the episode. You know what I'm saying? You always do be outside, quote unquote. Not for real. You know what I'm saying? But like, where's some place you travel to, like, and what do you find like is good or something that you could share to someone who's never traveled? Because I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to people from Jersey, all they know is Jersey, and that's what keeps them stuck. Like they don't have a mindset of knowing anything else other than Jersey. So being that you do travel, like, do you feel like there's benefits to that? Do you feel like the fact that you travel and see other things helps your music?
Hell yeah. How I looked at life like 2019 and how I look at life now is kind of totally different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my son Rob. Like, he really put me on that, like, traveling and shit, because I didn't give a fuck to travel. I remember, I used to be on the phone like, bro, I ain't traveling out the country. I ain't going to no fucking Jamaica. I used to be saying shit like that. Now, I just went to Jamaica in September. The last year, bro, that shit was lit. And I went to Colombia on my birthday that same year, so I just see how shit is. Shit busting, bro. Like, from 2020, I feel like I've been traveling like crazy. Not like crazy, but I traveled a lot. I've been in Miami like 7-8 times, Houston like 3-4 times, Jamaica, Colombia. I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to it ain't a lot, but for me, it's a lot from like 2019 to
some people never left. They
nah,
they
no, I got homies that I'm like, nah, hell no, niggas gotta travel somewhere, you feel me? At least leave Jersey just to see, like, it's mad different shit, you feel what I'm saying, bro?
Open up your
that
eyes.
shit open up, yeah, exactly. You just see life as you be like, man, I don't wanna live how we living out here, because when you go out there, your mind just reset, you feel what I'm saying? You don't gotta do what you gotta do out here to survive. You don't gotta do certain shit. It just feel like you're in a whole different world, and I feel like I know, man, motherfuckers when they travel, they wish they could just stay there. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm one of them.
Yeah, me too.
I go to all inclusive way every time, and I'd be like, hold on, you mean I gotta pay for it? I mean, you already paid for it,
but it's like, damn.
I come up as many times. Let me get that off the menu. Let me get that and that. I'm gonna eat it all, so don't worry. Let me get the room service too. Then the open bar.
Yo, Jamaica, they had curry oxtails every day. I was in there going crazy every day. I leave the pool, I'm going there. I go back to the pool, I'm still going back to that. Yo, bro, I was just abusing that shit. But traveling, that should definitely open your mind up, make you see life differently. And like I said, if Rob ain't really put that shit in our head, like, yo, let's travel, let's do this, I don't know what I would have been doing for real. I probably would have still been doing what I'm doing, but I was just been a little bit more stubborn on how I see life and shit. Now I see I see the values of leaving the country, leaving the state, just meeting new people and shit like that. That shit's
and like
important.
In terms of your music, like, so you feel like you take those experiences and you're able to put them in your music now because.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I talk about Fountain Blue. I've been in the Fountain. I talk about all that shit. When I go to Houston and I go to these poppin' ass clubs, poppin' bottles, I talk about all that shit. Everything I've been through, I talk about that shit. And I wouldn't ever been able to talk because I started hearing these rappers and I'm like, damn, these niggas got hella shit to talk about. And then I started not having shit to talk about. And I'm like, yo, I ain't doing shit. That's why I don't got shit to talk about. So fast cars, the different state back to back, the strip clubs, just the lifestyle, just of not just being in the same spot. Cause it's like, yo, you could be in the same spot, but how much you gonna fucking talk about? I'm just in Orange. What the fuck am I gonna really talk about? Going to the same clubs in Newark and Elizabeth, what the fuck am I really gonna talk about? It ain't shit to really, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, bro. I just started seeing shit differently, and I'm glad I'm seeing shit differently. You feel me? Cause I've been stuck in my ways, just doing the same shit.
That's a conversation that we had. Like, so for y'all who don't know, like Saba said, we met 2 years ago. It was about 2023, and that's some conversation we used to have. I was just fresh getting back to Jersey. I've been out for a little minute, so me coming back, it wasn't a culture shock, but it's like, dang, I've been gone for 6 years almost. Like, this is insane. Like you said, gentrification. I used to take the bus to school every day. I'm getting off at Broader Market, walking up the hill, St. Ben's. Like, whoa, this is totally different. But the fact that, you know, so we used to talk, I would always rave about being in New Orleans and how it's just so much different. And I thought you appreciated that because you could relate to the same type of conversation. So, you know, so I definitely understand what you mean. I feel like even with this craft now, being a podcaster, like, I'm trying to travel with it. Like, I feel like Gilly and Wilder are a huge inspiration. Just seeing, I feel like every interview they do, they're literally on location with whomever, wherever, however. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with this
Giving
shit.
out real gems. So, and shout out to, like I said, shout out to Wallow. For y'all who haven't seen episode 1, I kind of touched on how basically last year I met him.
Oh, you met him?
I met Wallow in the mall.
Word?
He gave me free games.
I know he did.
He gave me free game. It was crazy how it happened. Like, it was on some, I was buying some designer too. That's where they be at. Like,
How long he held you up? My bad to cut you off. How long he held you up for?
Always trying.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap.
Yo,
He was in a
exactly.
rush though. It was like a 5-minute conversation, if that.
I know he held you up just
It was
talking.
like 5 minutes. I seen him in Chanel, and I was like, I ain't gonna approach him right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause Chanel's in Nordstrom, so it's like a smaller store in the mall, within the store. So I'm not gonna go in there or whatever. I don't really care. Like, you know, so I respect him. I see what it is, but like, I don't necessarily gotta go chop it up with you. But then I went to Valencia to get some shoes, and I seen him again in Valencia. I'm like, oh nah.
Yeah.
And y'all know, like, when it comes to designer store, they don't let certain amount of people in a certain amount of time. So it's like, it's not too crowded. So it's just about 5 people in here.
Yeah.
Now I'd be stupid not to talk to you, especially knowing what I want to do. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take a little bit of time. I got some questions. She's just like, yeah, stick to it, find your niche, and keep going. Like, don't give up. Everybody trying to do it. And sure enough, now, I'm not saying it's because of me whatsoever, once again, but now that I'm doing it, I literally look around like, podcast popping. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm proud of y'all. I hope y'all make it. But at the same time, I just know, like, what it really I don't want to say I know, because if I knew, I would already done it, right? But I'm learning and seeing, like, what it really takes to be successful and really doing the homework. Like, it's not easy. And if you really want to make it where this is your only craft, you don't got to work a 9 to 5. You could just do this, how they do this, and get them big deals to be on YouTube or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take time, energy, effort, and for sure some money. It take money to make money.
Definitely takes some bread to make this shit, bro. I don't even want to talk about it.
That's what I was gonna go into. I said all that to segue into, like, so when it comes to, like, being an artist, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they see it. A lot of people might want to do it. People probably look up to you. They probably don't understand what it really takes to get where you at. Like, can you, like, break that down? Because I guess I don't make music, but I enjoy it. I'm around a lot of people that do. But just break down the science behind, like, the time it puts in, the dedication, the thought process, the way you got to kind of move to make sure you in the right situations, and just like the financial aspect. Not saying you gotta drop no exact numbers to what you're spending, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to count nobody's pockets out there watching, but you know what I'm saying? Just to get to understand that people know, like, all right, cool, like, nah, you're not just gonna walk into this. And some people can. You might just have a one hit on a car or a freestyle and it just go, but for the majority, like, you really gotta put in that time. So can you just touch on that a little bit?
Nah, yeah, that shit take time and dedication, for real. It just takes mad trial and error, bro. For certain people, like, to each his own. Like, like you said, some motherfuckers might get a one hit wonder, get lucky. You feel what I'm saying? I just know for me, it's all about trials and tribulations and shit. I went through mad different phases with music in terms of rapping, auto-tune, back rapping, revamping my whole sound, picking what subjects I want to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? And hone in on.
See yourself, you know what I'm saying, where you want to be. Obviously, entrepreneur, as you mentioned. Are you going to try to be more so on some, like, you want your own label?
No.
You want people under you? Feel like that's going to be a thing one day?
No. that's not my interest. If it come, it come. But like that's not what I see myself doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because honestly, if I wanted to get into that music lane, I just would have probably followed under my brother's footsteps. You feel what I'm
100%.
saying?
Okay.
I don't really care for that. I just want to own my own shit. Like you feel me? And be able to put certain people in position that can't. I don't know why I always want to help somebody for some reason. You feel what I'm saying? I always be trying to really help people that can't do certain shit, that can't get certain type of jobs and shit. So I just want to find something that I could do that I could be able to put other people on with, whether that's like owning a dealership, whether that's, like I said, owning a weed shop, whether that's anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything that I could do to put other people on, besides like the label shit, that's not really something I don't really see myself doing that shit for real, I'm not gonna lie.
That's understandable. I had to make sure. Because I feel like all a man has, for real, until they actually make it, all they have in their life is their word. So when you are able to put yourself in a position and put yourself first where you can bring others with you, like, that's real powerful. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It definitely, like you said, it takes trial and error. Because this is not my first podcast, technically.
Oh, right.
I had a whole other podcast before. Shout out to them. Shout out to my man Scott. Shout out to my guy Daryl. We had our first podcast. It was called the Playmakers Pod. And I started that before I went to college. You should go for a lighter.
Hello, my ass. My bad. Y'all good. It's good. My fault.
No, you good. But nah, I had a podcast before basically, and nothing went wrong with it. It's just that I went to school, so it wasn't able to be maintained. So over time, you know what I'm saying, things fell apart. But now that I'm coming back, like I see, like, I know where I fell short. You know what I'm saying? Being that I went to business and I played sports, like, I just see certain things, like, I understand how I gotta go to not make it happen, that make the same mistake happen twice. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, being an athlete at heart and instilling that type of grind in me is why, like, I'm gonna be successful. And that's why I feel like you're gonna be successful too. Like, the reason I feel like you think you're trying to help everybody around you is because either you really had that same type of help growing up or you didn't. And if you didn't, you want to be the change that you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like it's for me. Like, I had people around me support me in different ways, different aspects. A brief intermission, we had some music playing. You know, you good. But it happened to be, you know, a featured song that one of the people that you said you want to work with was on, being Meek Mill. And we talked about it before off camera, but I definitely want to talk about it like while we live. When you first heard that Proud of Me song, like, how'd you feel about it? Because for me, it's a song that I would never skip at this point.
Right.
Like, I almost know it word for word. And not to say I can fully relate to what you're talking about, but at the same time I can relate to where you're coming from, like, and the pain you feel coming from Meek. Like, so how do you feel about that song?
Honestly, I had mad different emotions to that shit, bro. Because it was more so like, I still got my pops and shit, but I lost people before, like my grandmother, my bro, you know what I'm saying? Cousins and shit. So it was just like, I was just feeling like, damn. I was really feeling like Friday part, going into me part, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're proud of me and shit like that. Just knowing that they would be proud of me, feel me, if they was here to see the shit that I've been through, shit that I accomplished, feel me, the steps that I'm taking, the man that I'm becoming, feel me? And I do want, like, even when Meek said, I want you here, you feel me, on wedding day while we slow dance, my father's still here, and I want that though, you feel what I'm saying? That, like, I one day am gonna have a wedding, and I want him to be here, so knowing that he don't got his pops and shit is just like, I felt him, and then I felt my own pain too, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, that shit give chills every time you hear it, you feel what I'm saying? He talked about Snoop, I started thinking about, like, my man and shit, like I was talking about the reason why I got on academic probation and shit, so it's just like mad different emotions come from hearing his verse. Like I said, he's my favorite artist, so when I heard it, I felt it, like, you feel me? I felt him, I felt like I was there in the studio when he made that shit, you feel me? I bump that shit every day.
I'm not gonna cap either. I think I bump it every. When you be playing the game with me, I play that song at least. I might put it on repeat. Like similar to you, like, I lost my grandmother, I lost my uncle, my dad's brother. He's a huge role model and a huge factor to why I am how I am today. In terms of the fact that, like, he used to work at WBGO, the radio station downtown Newark. He was in charge of the CEO, like, he ran it. And he used to bring me there when I was a kid, like, just being around people on radio, just seeing music. Obviously, I was jazz, So it gives me like a wholesome, you know what I'm saying, appreciation of, you know, raw music before anything else added to it.
Right.
But just being around that environment and seeing like how it is to be like that, I was like, oh yeah, when I grow up, I want to be a broadcaster. I want to be into this type of lane because I seen the joy he had doing that for 20 years serving North. Like, so that's a part of the reason why I even got my podcast, why I chose NASCAR going to college. Because he passed when I was in high school. He passed in my senior year.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say that shit. I could see why you got into it. You got into it before. I didn't know that before, but now that you're saying this, I see why you're taking the steps and taking this lane.
And I'm making sure I do it the right way. Like, he really, the whole time, he got like a little mural type joint right across from Benedict's and right by City Hall, whatever. There's a mural of him. It has a whole like biography about him and everything for the work he did in the city of Newark. So every time I'm just like lonely, cause like how Meek said, I want to go to your grave and like dig it up. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go look at the mural and just know like you really left an impact, a legacy that anybody who don't even know you from a can of paint can walk up and read about you. Like, I want something like that. Obviously, like I said, like I know I wasn't going to the league, but having a statue or something like that, that's the equivalent for the average everyday person. So that's what I strive for.
Nah, that's a fact. That verse was hard. Can we hear that?
Nah, I got you. Shout out to Meek, man. We finna put that verse. You want the whole song, or just Meek verse?
Nah, Meek verse.
I got you right
Nah,
now.
you can hear the whole song. What's it? I don't know if y'all want to hear the whole song.
What y'all think? Y'all want to hear the song? Y'all want to hear the song?
I listen to that shit every day, bro.
Nah.
Like, you too, right? That
And
song.
I don't really even like that type of shit. But I love
That song.
I ain't even gonna lie.
We gonna put it on for the chat for the one time. We gonna bump it together, bro. Everybody sit back and listen and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Friday. Shout out Meek. I don't own the rights to this music, but at the end of the day, man, it's that pain song. I feel like everybody can relate to it, so we can listen to it.
I know you're proud of me. Look at all that I prevail. The youngest of your seeds. Making sure the family eat well. I give them what they need. I thought we always be well. I'm too old to change the ways. I'm praying you don't see jail to live another day. I'm praying I don't see hell. Ain't no telling what I do for my family. Just know I mean well. No, you ain't next to me. No, you ain't next to me. But I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see. $1 million curses turn $1 million dreams. $1 million on me, but girl, that ain't what it seems. I'm having nightmares. I'm having nightmares. I'm my brother clutching on me. Can't see the snakes up in the grass, so you showed me. You can't trust people, things your friends, what you told me. Young man just stay above the streets, niggas only. Nigga the ones I want to dream of, what you told me. I ain't understand your words back then, but that's still on me. Now look at me now. I'm walking on the stage, they waiting for me like
23,000.
too many voices in my head, just know I'm
Hearing you loud.
I'm walking around smiling on my face, just know I'm hurting inside. Oh yeah, I'm hurting inside. So I buy diamonds on diamonds on diamonds galore. Chain after chain after chain, what's the word? But it seems to be the only thing that make me happy. I lost my soul when I lost my daddy. I know you're proud of me. Look at all the people that I prevail, the youngest of your seeds. But you show the family eat well, I give them what they need. I thought we always be well, I'm too broke to change his ways. I'm praying you don't see jail to live another day. I'm praying I don't see hell. Ain't no telling what I do for my family, just know I mean well. No, you ain't next to me. No, you ain't next to me. But I'm hoping you can see. I'm praying you can see.
$100 nightmares turn $1 million dreams. Ride past the block when my dad got left for the scene. Look at your little boy now, we done turn to kings. Turn me a grown man before I was 17. Had to go and play my own hand. I did this for Nashina and the whole fan. I got everything, but I just really want to hold hands with my old man on Wednesday. While we slow dance, but ain't no love. Shot him in his heart, they had no chance, so I can't sleep sign here. Hold on, pioneer. Swear to God, I traded all these riches to get Robbie back. Swear to God, I traded all these foreigns to get Teddy back. I'm hanging out with my daddy, lost his life, and I'm aware of that. You had told me how to fight. I thought about that night. Ain't got a doubt. I was hot, but I ain't stopped. I just bought your mama's life and went it out. She was living PHA, now can't nobody kick us out. Scared to show it to your back, cause I'm not trying to dig it out. Like you know I did this for you. Never heard you say it, bitch. Still like I'm with you too. When I catch it, that did this to you, it gets sent to you. Skipping school, daddy did. The principal. She think I'm missing screws, when really I'm just missing you. My homie dad gon' pick us up. I was here, man, I ain't had one, they used to hit me too. Nipsey Blue, calling in, I'm in the ghost, I think of you. Think of bro, I think of Snoop, I think about being make me ooh. Money rule the world, but you can't pay God with it. I'll spend it all just to get back mine.
I know you're proud of me.
Shout out Meek, man. Shout out Friday, man. like I said, we had to bump that for the one time because that's one of them songs though. Like that's really one of them songs. But the reason I even kind of wanted to talk about that and touch on that because I feel like something that Meek does really well in his craft, since he is your favorite artist, is just like he finds a way to make people almost feel like they know him without really knowing him. And he really wears his music on his sleeves. And I feel like you do the same thing. So obviously that's a top tier Friday song right now featuring Meek. But what's the song that you feel like you got out right now? Like if somebody listen to it, they could like, you know what I'm saying, they feel solid. Like they, you know, so what's a song out that you feel like people get to know solid? Like they bump this song, they gonna leave a piece of you know what I'm saying, with them. You got any songs like that in your opinion?
I probably would say that. I probably would say Wonder Why. Then I got some unreleased shit that I feel like niggas that feel me too. You know what I'm saying?
So we going obviously, you know what I'm saying, we put the edited out version on YouTube. Y'all gonna be able to have all the links and everything for all his music. But while we here with him, matter of fact, this might be the first time I ever done this with you. Played your music around you. I don't think I ever listened to your music around you.
Never before.
So we're gonna do it for the first time. We're gonna put that song on so the chat can hear it live. You know what I'm saying? Cause I first like the song. It's a song he, you know what I'm saying, he kind of walked in on. So
What song you about to play?
it's a Wonder Why, not a Wonder Why. I'm putting that one right before we do the.
Alright,
But I got you. So we finna bump that Wonder Why by Sabathagod. You know what I'm saying? It's that pain song. Make sure you listening.
Nah, all my shit's hard. All my shit's hard.
Niggas like we been these past few months, man, I've been in my bag. Living every day like it's my life. Don't regret that shit is the money pouring, I'm driving so fast. Wonder why niggas biting the swag. Wonder why these niggas is facts. Wonder why these pussy niggas. I can't explain that feeling, you don't know how I feel when you close to winning. Y'all wasn't with me from the beginning. Niggas really wanna help me get it. Now niggas wanna ride on tenant. In the club trying to see how I'm coming. Don't grab my chain, bitch, you tripping. You can still be keeping this. I'm no Christian. You want this like you down to risk it. Cause you gon' make the right decision. Right. Niggas like we been these past few months, and I've been in my bag. Living every day like it's my life. Don't regret that shit is the past. Money pouring, I'm driving so fast. Wonder why niggas biting the swag. Wonder why, cause these niggas is facts. Wonder why these pussy niggas. I was down on my ass, nobody will help, this shit can't pass. Wanna say, gotta watch my face, they'll be in your face with a smile on the face. I think I make it far. Got bitches from any other state. So many situations I ain't break. Like bro, shit niggas can't relate. And I'm in my back. I remember them days, these bitches looked up and laughed. Now I'm in my time, my mama will cry, she don't know if I'm making it back. Like them, got real no fast. Really put my life in these racks. And that jam know how to react. Almost slipped up, but I made it right back. Niggas like we been these past few months, and I've been in my bag. Living every day like it's my life. Don't regret that shit is the past. Money pouring, I'm driving so fast. Wonder why niggas biting the swag. Wonder why, cause these niggas is facts. Wonder why these pussy niggas mad.
That shit hard. I be forgetting how hard that shit is, bro.
These niggas is fat. That nigga don't give a fuck.
Sometimes
that shit be uncomfortable to perform. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, fuck it. Yeah, that shit hard. That shit is hard.
Appreciate that shit, bro.
Like real shit.
No, that shit is hard to push.
But no cap, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is what it's about though, like giving people their flowers. Like I said, obviously we know we're not where we want to be, we're not at the end yet. It's not 100% complete. But are we taking them steps to get there? Like I feel like it takes moments like this. Like you said, your music hard, that's why you put it out. And sometimes you need a reminder like, nah, I am one of them ones. I'm not gonna say I'm him. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody better. I wanna be the number one guy, but I'm one of them ones. Put some respect on it though.
Yeah, that's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
I feel like motherfuckers sleep on me, bro. But like, when you really sit in the room and listen to it, like, I feel like motherfuckers don't give my shit a chance sometimes. But like, if you sit there and listen to my shit, you're like, oh, like, nah, bro, shit, actually, this shit not ass. This shit hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that shit gonna come over time. You know how that shit be. Niggas like to copy the wave and shit. They gon', like I said, if y'all listening now, y'all might as well get hip now. Cause y'all gonna see more of me real soon. I'm telling y'all.
So with that being said, real soon, what's planned up next for Sabathagod? Like what you got on the horizon? You got an album coming out soon, you got an EP coming out, like what's on the horizon for Sabathagod?
Nah, right now it's just singles. We gonna rock out with singles and shit, you feel me? Get more content and shit. I got an On the Radar coming out next week too, so stay tuned for that.
Shout out to
I
On
feel
the
like
Radar.
that's what's gonna really set the tone for me, you feel what I'm saying? Once niggas see that I got the on the radar shit, you know how that shit go, bro. Niggas be just dick riding, bro. Niggas see that shit. Oh shit, I didn't know you was this hard, but it's like, nigga, I've been playing out this shit for 2 years now, you feel me? So once niggas see that shit, I got the one, they gonna tune in. I got the on the radar coming out. I got the single dropping that Friday, and then I got more singles coming out, you feel what I'm saying? I got a song with B-Jax coming out soon, you feel me? Shout out to bro. I got a song with Sue Surf that I'm holding on to right now. I will drop that shit soon, but I'm just playing it by ear right now, you feel me? I don't want to just waste it. Not waste it, I don't want to just give it out right now, you feel what I'm saying? Free the wave, bro, you feel me? Free surf.
I didn't know that. That's news to me, but like...
It's a lot of shit people don't know, you feel me? I'll be humble with this shit, you feel me?
Shout out Herb, humble beast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Herb. Something going crazy right now.
Humble beast, you know what I'm saying? Look, chat know too.
Get hit now, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But like this is really what it's about, bro. Like, and I just, like I said once again, I want to appreciate you for coming on this platform, because on the radar is not no small feat. You know what I'm saying? I personally probably know about, like really know, like to call them on their phone, about 3 people who've been on the radar, and 2 of them are in this room. You know what I'm saying?
You on the radar?
Yeah.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That's tough.
But it's like, nobody knows that for real. I know because I'm actually tuned in. Like, I actually, you know what I'm saying, I'm invested in y'all careers, because I feel like the people who I keep around me, I feel like as a man, you're only as good as the people you keep around you. Like, they always say when I was growing up, your income or how successful you'll be the sum of the 5 closest people to you. So people around you not making no money, you might be that lucky one, sure, the 1%, but the odds are really, they stacked against you. Like, when you fall on your dick, you know what I'm saying, you need a little help. You don't got no help around you, so, you know what I'm saying, the fact that people I keep around me, and it's not like I'm trying to chase nobody away, I just be in myself, but that we all gravitate to each other because we have a similar mindset. Like, we see like, all right, cool, you can handle your business, but you're still funny, but you got a little swag to you, but you're still athletic, you got competitive edge. Like, you're not just, for lack of a better term, you're not a square. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can't be no fucking square.
So for the lack of the term, like, you're not a square, and I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, nothing wrong with that either. At one point in time, you know what I'm saying, growing up, that's what I was. But as I develop, you know what I'm saying, come where I come from, having a decision you can make, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm keeping a stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, when you wasn't dressing yourself, you know what I'm saying, how you was popping out. You wasn't popping out, you wanted to pop out, you was popping out whatever got bought for you. You only saw what your parents, you know what I'm saying, could provide or protect you from. But as you start moving on your own, and once you get out there on your own, or whatever age that is.
I was gonna fly in high school. 8th grade, actually, to be exact. I've been putting shit on.
I had
middle school.
I wore uniforms. I had uniforms, okay. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, putting that song on Wonder Why. I do, you know what I'm saying, you say you got some songs coming out. You got any unreleased we can play while we here, while we live?
Shit, yeah, what you want to play? You want to play that shit that's dropping next week, or you want to play?
That's up to you, I don't, you know what I'm saying, what is the chat?
I want to play both of them bitches.
I mean, we could do it. Exclusive.
Sad. Let these niggas hear what I'm dropping next week.
Sabathagod exclusive. That's the one you sent me?
Yeah, both of them I sent you.
Sabathagod exclusive. We finna bump 2 Sabathagod exclusives, right? Then after that, we're gonna put the beats back on so the ear won't lose it. He already chose his beat, chat, so we're gonna play the beat that he chose.
What the hell he land?
I got you.
What the hell he see?
He said JK was ass. I gotta listen to it.
We finna bump them sob songs, and then we finna, you know what I'm saying?
You laughing, but nah, dude.
Right? It was that bad of me right there, right?
Oh yeah,
I got you. I got you.
I just know you gonna kill that shit.
In the 70s, 20, what's the other
You
type?
really
You know what I'm saying? Air.
We gonna talk, see how I do.
We're missing 10%.
You gotta put the fill. Put the filters at the tip. Filters. Easier pull.
No, I thought it was filters the last 10%.
Like the radio station?
You ain't doing Maxwell?
Yeah, like.
I ain't gonna say it's good like that. Maxwell for the filter.
Yo, let me run that shit, man. Stop letting them Josie, son. That's crazy.
Oh, look at this.
I'm trying to get like you, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll roll that.
Ready.
I don't got no problem. Alright, cool. We finna listen to the first one at CNT. Shout out Sabathagod.
Play that shit on TNT. B-Jax got that star shit on.
450, man. Now you rockin' in this bitch. Niggas talking like they with it, knowing they ain't with it. I said fuck a critic, tryna get my mother richer. Back to back rhyme, face the wood, shit got me frying. Look, niggas always lying, talking about somebody dying. Man, fuck the ops, know how that go. Still in my city, I ain't ducking no wreck, pussy boy, I'll drop the low. Come through with some ops and more. Strike that thunder, make it rain on them. With my killers, I ain't change on them. Niggas know I can't fold, caught some charges, but I still keep a pole. All these stand-up niggas done sat down when it was really they back to the wall. And your big homie think he raw, nigga like me, I'll expose his flaws. I ain't biting my tongue, I'm a real life soldier, I really done been through it all. Closed lips when 12 involved, Westside Pimp, baby, I'm a star. Rapping 10 years now, I got fans now, I really came from none. AMG round for stun, black just for all the fun. And we fully loaded in this bitch, if you want, come test your luck. My shooter left-handed, but he real right, my nigga Amsterdex as fuck. Nigga move wrong, get hit up. We tryna send a nigga up. I never been no store on the nigga, I was the one who was getting them bucks. And I put a couple y'all niggas on, niggas act like I ain't showing no love. Niggas gon' hate, so what? Cause I really came from the mud. Niggas talking like they with it, knowing they ain't with it. I said fuck a critic, tryna get my mother richer. Back to back rhyme, face the wood, shit got me frying. Look, niggas always lying, talking about somebody dying. Man, fuck the ops, know how that go. Still in my city, I ain't ducking no wreck, pussy boy, I'll drop the low. Come through with some ops and more.
That song called TNT.
That's the producer. Pipe it up, TNT.
Okay. What you gonna call the song? You don't know yet. You wanna tell the people?
I don't even know yet, bro.
But just know when y'all hear, y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't know what I'm gonna call that shit though, bro. But
how do you come with the names of your song? Like, what inspires certain names?
I ask my homies. I never could come up with that shit. That shit, like my shits be ass. So I just ask my homies.
That's real. I understand that. Sometimes it's outside perspective.
Yeah.
So that's the first song. We listen to that second song, and then Saab gonna see what he got.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen Saab. I never been to Yo with Saab. He always say pull up to the Yo with me, so here we are.
She want fuck, she want come around, she want designer things. Book her lashes, oh she want a wig, just tell me what you need. And I been that nigga since I turned 17. My nigga died at 19, if that's my op we striking. In the club, popping bottles, ho said this life exciting. She asking me where I been, shorty tryna fuck on my friends. This that AMG 63S, this ain't a regular Benz. This that money talk free, all the dogs, we the ones that's locked in. Pockets full of dead friends, we at the blue just checked in. Baby bring your best friend, so she wanna tote this FN. She want this cash, wanna do a nigga real bad. Said her last nigga did bad. Baby, let me show you how I spend a bag. Let me show you how a nigga go. Say a nigga crazy, watch him get for real. Better watch for my brother when he off a pill. Don't trip it, still feed the game for my brother, baby, I'll pay when it's a pill. And everybody gon' talk about real, but nobody real when they step in the field. What happened and never gon' squill. I see niggas get left on the drill. Don't trust, so I ride my still. Thinking it's sweet till I up, that's on Lil. Heard they tryna get up with me, they know what's up with me. Niggas know I'm never ducking it. And I been on some hunting shit, talk about Benjamin. Niggas know I'm never letting up. She want fuck, she want come around, she want designer things. Book her lashes, oh she want a wig, just tell me what you need. And I been that nigga since I turned 17. My nigga died at 19, if that's my op we striking. In the club, popping bottles, ho said this life exciting. She asking me where I been, shorty tryna fuck on my friends. This that AMG 63S, this ain't a regular Benz. This that money talk free, all the dogs, we the ones that's locked in.
What food game is fuck 12? He paint nails, I paint shells. Got Chanel, she let it smell. Like my bitch is slim fit. Acne on me, slim fit. Lemon squeeze, tis tis. It get breezy, kiss kiss. Wanna feel that T-pain? Get your life out of tune. Get money, bada boom. Talking like a Flintstone. Red rubies, real stones. Capo, Jim Jones. Niggas call me Bree Rich. Hit my dance like John Wall. I'm so clean like Ponsol. Niggas smoke wide jaw. Black truck, you seen us? Wizards like arenas. Bitch, get off my peanuts. Bitch, cause I'm a genius. Bitch, cause I'm a genius.
She want fuck, she want come around, she want designer things. Book her lashes, oh she want a wig, just tell me what you need. And I been that nigga since I turned 17. My nigga died at 19, if that's my op we striking. In the club, popping bottles, ho said this life exciting. She asking me where I been, shorty tryna fuck on my friends. This that AMG 63S, this ain't a regular Benz. This that money talk free, all the dogs, we the ones that's locked in.
that shit?
Pipe It Up TNT.
Oh, he did both?
Yeah.
Shout out to Pipe It Up TNT, man. Shout out Sabathagod. What you be saying? What you be saying? What's your tag again?
Damn.
Well, your shit, my shit.
Your shit.
07050, man.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Orange, man. That was definitely a banger, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'm glad, you feel me, bro, tapped in with me and shit. Shout out DJX and shout out TNT and shit. And for most of y'all that don't know TNT and shit, that's he produced for Raw Wave, Young Boy, Hurricane Wisdom, hella shit, you feel me?
The chat trolling right now. The chat trolling.
Yeah, but if you know that you'd have been jealous, if you know who this was, I know you'd have been jealous
I don't know who that is. Like, I don't know who it is. I just know they in the chat. But that's hilarious. The chat be trolling. Don't pay the chat no mind. True. But alright, cool. So I you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you doing the sneak preview because, you know what I'm saying, like you said, on the radar it's not no small feat. So the fact that you came me first and we got to hear before that, you know, the world hear it, that's mad love, like for real, for real. So with that being said, we did listen to a couple of beats earlier. You chose the one you want. I'm gonna play it for the chat for the one time for the people who weren't here earlier who didn't get the chance to hear it. We're gonna vibe out a little bit, and when it's all ready, we're gonna lay the tracks down. So put that beat on one more time. Once again, shout out to Lang. Lang is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Lang made the beat from episode 1. So hopefully y'all like it, because I do. You slid on that so crazy. I got something just for you. You slid on that so crazy. Hey, this is me, my boy.
Are we live?
Yeah, we live. The chat's still live.
Oh shit.
You slid on that so crazy.
What's that? Explain it.
What?
What is that?
The hoodie?
Yeah.
Pull out the bag for him, so I'll show the people what you just got. Basically, like I told you, like everybody who come on the show is gonna be someone I actually know for real, for real. Like it's not gonna be just I met you today and you on the pod tomorrow. Like you really gotta be locked in, you gotta put in that work. And you gotta be grinding your craft. And when you grinding your craft, you know what I'm saying? You locked into it. So
shit hard.
you're locked in.
Quality. This ain't that cheap shit.
Come on now. Come on now.
That cheap shit.
I'm gonna do it the right way every time. Shout out to our shout out to the co-producer Liv, finding a great spot, great quality.
Yeah, shit quality. That's a good sweater. I should say 98 on that, man. That's a good sweater. Hey, that cheap shit, I ain't that.
You like that shit? That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a picture and then
No, we gonna take pictures and edit all that before you leave. It's hot.
The way that I'm having, I'm in the field, I'm making plays like Lo6ked'N Madden. I gotta eat, it ain't no way they think that I'm fasting at all. Somebody said it was crunch time, no pressure, we built for this shit. She tried to move on just to find out that I'm really as good as it gets. They like, why you shitting on niggas, that's just how it is whenever I'm pissed. I'm like Derek Jeter at bat, when I swing the stick, I probably won't miss, that's just how it is. She missed me, it's been a minute, bro took it to trial and he beat the sentence. Shit ain't shit free in this life, that means sit your head back and just pay attention. And I'm feeling like Brian, no kids, why? Cause I been him for a good little minute, I'm like Kevin Cambridge, why? Could've went to the pros back in elementary, no kids. A lot of niggas hate, but I get it, love when niggas talk, cause I'm with it, yeah. I'm just getting started, they thought I was finished. This how I'm living, this shit ain't a gimme. Fresh the foot from my feet to my fitted. 30 my wrist, 120 my pin, and I spent like 20 my first time in Linus. Go AGs, I heard them niggas don't like me, I don't like them niggas either. Nigga on Jesus, it can be 100 degrees outside and I'm bringing my heater. I can't leave it, they could be sitting in my face and probably still couldn't see me like John Cena. This shit hard as a bitch, but somehow I still make this shit look easy, yo. Right now on a whole nother level. You still number 2 and I'm still number 1. We just like Lonzo and Melo. He went from New Orleans and moved to New Jersey. He went from a saint to a devil. A whole lot to happen, but long story short, his brother ain't make it jello.
And I've been in my bag, these niggas act like they ain't hear me. It's to the point I don't want the niggas near me. Trusting God, ain't putting no fear in me. King of my city, ain't no getting rid of me. I was down on my ass, nobody would care. So I sat back and just flamed up. It was me and my brody long nights in the V, talking about fucking the game up. Long live my dog to my day up.